listening to the Ultimate League of Amateurs.
And in the studio, live with us.
Who is it? Who is it? Tell us.
His name is Excuse Me, Sorry.
Yo.
AKA Dustin Gartner.
Yeah.
I have a special announcement for tomorrow, is that right?
That's the one, yep. Going to put myself out an album on Bandcamp. You pick it up for $5.
Woo!
You get a whole 10 songs.
10.
No
Wow.
jipping
Like
out
50
there.
cents a song, man.
Right, yeah. And for some reason, there's an option to sell them for $1 each, so it's definitely better value to get it for the $5. Just get the whole thing. But that's going up tomorrow. Hopefully I'll find the time to upload them all.
You will.
That
You
sounds
will, man.
awesome.
It's taking a while.
Yeah, so this is your debut album, is that
For
right?
sure, yep.
And what's it called?
It's called Ascent Descent.
Okay,
Yep.
nice. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your...
There's so not much to tell. I'm from a small town called Harvey Bay. If you don't know where that is, it's on the Fraser Coast, well known for whales and unemployment.
Represent.
And yeah, and cheap boxed wine. Yeah, so then I moved to Brisbane, did a little bit of DJing at one of my friends' bars called Spectrum Bar. Shout out Darren Cox. It's shut down now. So they were doing really well.
Thanks, Darren Cox.
Yeah, cheers, Darren. Still makes booze for us. No, he doesn't. Yeah, so then stopped doing that, started focusing more on production and stuff like that, got really into that sort of thing. And
Okay,
yeah,
so
been
how
doing
long
that
have
for a
you been
while.
doing that, your own production?
I think production's been going on like for maybe like 2 to 3 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, so like a while, but just really never really got into putting anything out, you know?
Sweet.
Mm.
And if you don't mind, how long is this album? I mean, you said you've been doing it for 2 or 3 years. How long's the album that you've been working on taking you?
This album, oh man, it's taken a while. There's a lot of songs on there that are like from so long ago that I just did nothing with, and I was like, you know what, they deserve to be somewhere, so
Cool.
pop
That's
them on
right.
the album.
Righto.
But a lot of it was sort of like produced for the album, sort of, you know, like structure and everything like that. So the album's really intentional with the way the like songs flow and everything. So
Sweet.
yeah,
Cool. Let's get straight into it. I think we should just play something straight off the album.
let's do it for sure.
What
What are you gonna play?
Actually, you know, I was going to ask you this before. How do
good.
you pronounce that?
Yeah, I don't know why I named it this. It sounded like buzz. So
Okay,
the
so it
song
is the
it's
sound.
2 B's and 4 Z's.
2 B's, 4 Z's.
Buzz, I don't know. That's just all I could think of when I was trying to name it. So that's what it's called now.
Awesome, yeah.
So are we playing?
Enjoy.
We're playing Buzz.
Buzz.
That's it.
That's how you
Buzz.
pronounce it now.
All right.
The first song, buzz,
Buzz.
or, you know, BBZZZZ.
You don't have to spell it. You say it however you
I don't
want.
know, it sounds cool.
Whatever way
Up
works.
to interpretation.
Artwork.
And what was the other one?
The second one was called Dirt.
It's called
Cool.
Dirt because that's what it reminds me of.
Dirt.
Actually,
Dirt. Yeah, I don't know. It's really gritty and really like
Yeah.
low sort of fire.
I
so-
felt that.
You felt dirt?
Yeah,
when you
definitely.
listened to
I
that?
felt
Good.
that.
I was trying to get dirt
I
across.
felt like that. Yeah. So have you got any? Like, you've got the debut album coming out tomorrow.
That's
Have you
right.
got any other stuff like on your SoundCloud or Bandcamp or wherever
Oh
you're putting
yeah,
it?
man! I've got loads of stuff up on SoundCloud.
Yeah,
stuff from ages ago.
Where can everyone find
You
that?
can go to SoundCloud and you can search "Excuse Me, Sorry," and you can click on the icon that has my logo. There was one other guy on SoundCloud a little while ago. I searched my own name, and there was one other guy named "Excuse Me, Sorry"
Oh, no.
from the States,
Really?
but he had like less followers than me, so I'm like still up
Oh.
there. So go ahead and follow
Stay
me
up
so I
there.
can stay ahead of the curve.
That's it. That's it.
But yeah, heaps of stuff on there, man. So
Cool.
definitely check it out.
Yeah, for sure. If anyone out there who's listening, if you like it, check it out.
Please get on it. Facebook page is up and running as well. You can search the same name. It's
Cool.
just not many posts because I only did it yesterday.
it's all right. Give it a like, guys. Give it a share. Check it out.
Fully.
You know, I was just thinking about that dirty grittiness in your music, and I was thinking to myself, do you find that certain tools work better for you when it comes to producing music?
Yeah, like lots and lots of compressors and different sorts of like distortion compressor. Everything's in the box for me really, except for
Okay.
like sampling a lot of vinyls and stuff like that. I do a
Nice.
lot of that sort of thing. So
Cool.
yeah, I find that you get just a different sound out of that sort of
Bit
stuff.
of I don't know, a rawness.
Yeah,
from
like
vinyl
organic,
for sure.
exactly.
Definitely.
Like it's definitely come from something. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. I like my music to sound like you've sort of just picked up like a tape. And
Yeah.
like a weird tape at a store, and then you don't know what's going to be on
broken
it. Yeah, like a broken tape. No, but seriously though.
I like it. It's really experimental. You know,
That's
your
the
songs
idea.
do vary from track to track, and yeah, I don't know. I like it. What would you say your secret is to your creativity? Like, how are you inspired by that?
I don't really know. Yeah, it's definitely got to be in some sort of a zone. Hey, like
Yeah.
I just I don't save any presets or do any like templates or anything like that for my
Okay.
music. So every time I go in, it's going in sort of like empty.
Yep.
And I think that
Blank page.
yeah, exactly. And I think that really helps you sort of evolve, you know,
Definitely.
because every time you produce, you might do something really new. So
And you'll find your sound, you know, you find what you like. And then especially if you don't have a template, you can do something completely different.
That's right.
And then still
no
be
holes barred.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
whatever
exactly.
you want.
Yeah,
And
cool.
if you listen to my SoundCloud, you see that a lot because it's like all the old stuff that I do is like
Yeah.
like not different in a way, but it is different in a way.
See
Like
your
you can
trans-
see it sort of
see
like
your
yeah.
transition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, fully.
Right on.
Yep. And I think that's probably what brought that along, just going in blank every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, before we were talking, and you were saying that one of your major influences was Ganja Sufis.
Ganja
Am I
Sufi, yes,
Ganja
for sure.
Sufi?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
tell-
this album's produced by Gaslamp Killer.
Oh, okay.
Which
Had
is
no idea.
Oh, dude, yeah, so good. I think he really reaches into that sort of like old school, sort of like come from like an organic sound, like it's really lo-fi, sort
Yeah.
of that sort of thing. And when I listen to Ganja Sufi, I think like that's sort of what I want my music to sound like. But
Cool.
he's mostly like a what you call it, like singer. I think he just has like Flying Lotus and Gaslamp Killer like produce a bunch of his
Oh,
music.
right on.
Yeah, and I think he does produce on his own as well. But yeah,
Yeah.
big influence.
Got to dabble in all fields.
Correct.
Cool. So are we going to play that one?
Yeah, let's check it out. This next one is called Duet, Ganja Sufi.
You're listening to the Ultimate League of Amateurs.